Obrey, edi adani, etoda eye nije, edrumre bi nso a eye nije mu so. Wadwene mutimi ya wokesene ya na wonhu ne wonye, ya na eye osaje okrafri nsem ana. Wonim se, wadwene ye onipadwane ne safo a, dwene mu na nyansa ne nimde wo. Adwene ne boama yefa nsusuye na yesiginaye. Adwene ne boama empo yakoma edan na tinkendi. Na wonim kwan a ewo se wo fa so ebo wadwene ho ban. Wo nyina nkemfo nti. Ena E-NAF consult edi dwumedie ebro. Mental board wodwumedie so no ye nimpanfo a wonim de efa yadwen apomden ho bedi nhia na waboa ni anya nimdie ntiase na ye hu kwan a ye befa so aboa yadwen ho ban. Enti hia me oba entry wo Facebook E-NAF consult and for YouTube E-NAF TV so na ye mom enji sa nimdi kai se Ghana Psychological Association and for Mental Health Authority aji dwumedie yatom wo mental board so de ye say your mental health is our priority.
The seat of all mental faculties is in the brain. Boxes are also be adding in sabo nipacronity all the time. You are actually damaging the brain. Children who are abused, physical, sexual, emotional, verbal, their attitude and color it's affecting their mental well-being. Educational system is destroying kids. 8 o'clock or school, 4 p.m. then he comes back. Oba homework be brave. You know, they don't have they'll be smart, but emotionally
they are not.
You raise a professor who is not correct. If you go to most of the international schools, they have a big house but they don't have a home. You realize they have a certain pattern of life. Because if you are mentally healthy, you should be able to think, you should be able to plan, you should be able to say, so all these small things, any alcohol near the affects a person's mental well-being.
Kaise Ghana Psychological Association and for Mental Health Authority aji dwumedie yatom wo mental board so de yes say your mental health is our priority. Ene yeto ankomo twetwe so baabi aduru no emu ayede na misua niema bebre megidi se onso wusua bebre se ne misua no meka wo se doctor onimde pa ewo yadwen apomuden ho ono na ye PRO ema the Ghana Psychological Association ena mprempren a me ne wo kasai ono ena ye the acting director ema University of Professional Studies omo medical directorate no ono ena mprempren o hwe saa asoye no meka wo biom se ene asɛmti a ye di hu komo no eye say ye bohu niam nkete a efa ya adwen apomuden ho the basic knowledge of our mental health enti mesen akodog ho na fei ye de nkomo twetwe no ato aso dog akwa babiom no dog isem bebre awaken niam ben na ohwa me adwen apomuden no e contribute ema edru level a ya na nsem ho.
Generally, no, as a nyoma itumima obinya adwinu yare. Yeah, we can group them.
Okay.
Into two. One no, your friend of biological factors.
Okay.
Unamdia we.
Okay.
Any changes are echoes of body are a result in some mental health problems.
Okay.
Then the next group is what we call the environmental problems.
Okay.
Environmental and say nipa acid nemu. Any nyoma AC bakona brabum.
Okay.
And nyoma ekekanwa emma nipakon developing mental health issues.
Okay.
So biological issues in pediano, there are about 4 things mekanwa sem. The first is genes.
Okay.
Genes in say there will be your body no more and no ma yeti senya yetim. Wo de ma uba.
Okay.
Until for example me say me papa. Okay. Me say me siblings no because with the same genes.
Okay.
Right. Into when you are na say obi aye kokokra, obi aye tintin kakra. Into ushem papa ni mamia, you see that because there's something that your body might transfer. That's the genes. Okay. Right. The same way who inherit and your papa who parents on near ewo musua no eno okay. You was a fear na say overpower hypertension. You are likely to get hypertension. You are likely to get because if you no right. It's mental health issues and also sa. You was if you are depression, man with depression. It's likely say will be depression. Maybe anxiety issues will be because genes and there are some genes and don't know so changes cause send ya akwala ni fa na say oye penino. There are all kinds of things a bit change genes to predispose you to mental health. Okay. Secondly, brain changes.
Okay.
Adwenya say ye pai utrimu a bibi wo ma ye friend brain.
Okay.
And brain no is eno na eboa to be able to interact with the environment.
Okay.
Into the brain has different parts, ni components. Emma yetumi edi inkitamodi.
Okay.
The seat of all mental faculties is in the brain. Brain no na eboa na ye ni ebe ina. But there are some changes. Etumi say adweno.
Okay.
Right? Things, for example, disease like hypertension, diabetes, those things. Cancers, the breast cancer, for example, can spread to the brain.
Okay.
Right? Any tumors of the brain itself.
Okay.
Right? Any, your friend said there are some chemicals in the brain for neurotransmitters near the end.
Okay.
And you know, for example, say, Obi, anywhere, Obi Mauhaga, you feel very good because there are some chemicals that are responsible for it.
Okay.
All those chemicals in the brains, can actually changes can happen.
Okay.
Right? Boxes are also be adding in sabo nipacronity all the time. You are actually damaging the brain.
Okay.
As in kofu any no sono. Na adrenaline is and some normally adrenaline drug near the drug abuse near it destroys the brain. Infections near there destroys the brain.
Okay.
It will be nyasa in your now. It can affect their mental well-being.
Okay.
Because brain itself is damaged. It's affected. Then again to nutrition. As an hypochronic the brain needs energy, it needs nutrients to be able to function well. Into a more it affects the brain and how the brain functions.
Okay.
Right, and also until all those traumatic events, if you being an accident near the end, it can damage the brain and can affect the brain and how it functions.
Okay.
Right. Then again, environmental issues, they say adverse childhood experiences.
Okay.
And to be senior on any papa ni mama kitamudi and children who are abused, physical, sexual, emotional, verbal, attitude and kola femuno is affecting their mental well-being. Akola own need dobia with love, care, attention is affecting their mental well-being. Right? And your friend is saying comparing one child with another child, you are destroying them. You know, TB will be me, sister, and the brother on penasem. It's not their fault. Sign your man kitino. Your friend is saying, Akola undi agro is affecting the child. So all childhood related experiences affect their mental well-being. In Tobi or ye penny 20, 40, 50, but in your see embra or ya akola it's still affecting them. Obi otis anu so aware and in sema akola sema ewo aware mu nyina no sometimes enye saasem no but in your ma ahihye nyina sometimes you know maybe I sorry go to wedding wash suit nicely banu so ahye gown. Behind that gown is a whole being, a whole package, right from childhood. So behind the physical thing you see, it's a whole being. Because you have two people who grew up differently
coming
together. The issues are just enormous. Then again to disappointment in life. Maybe a relationship disappointment, a disappointment with their project, it affects their mental well-being, financial issues, their relationship problems. All those things are environmental things. And your man can fulfill day to day that affect them. Traumatic experiences near there, rape, abuse, and all those things, right? And socio-economic issues in the country. Access to mental health care near them. All these things, policies of the government to improve mental health or recreational facilities near them, it affects mental well-being. There are some countries you go to, and if you are stressed, there are places you can even go and
just go and relax.
Ghana is kind of limited.
Those
places are not
limited.
Even nice enough near the end. So all those small things in our environment actually affect significantly people's mental well-being. Into obi nam na say okwa sometimes obi tike mu koso before you realize on kai baby okokra because I can wait and your my koso no enye easy kra
obi twakwa mu kra
religious interference near the end be sorry okono ni teachings near the end shedanye papa. And all those manipulations with religion and those things, it affects people's mental well-being. Obi call even so, how can you live?
You can't.
Oh, now and I say, ebia obi me who say obi how and I say be all those things. How would you and sometimes the burden and the stresses of life need money at the end. It affects people because the same mind is the same feelings, the same behavior, and it's the same person, and the person has to cope. You go to work, even work-related issues near the end. I know someone I know or could maybe another mission because boss.
Yes, on the wall, but
yes, it affects the person. So all these small things, any alcohol near the end is a no need to burn near the affects a person's mental well-being. Right? Those things in the environment affects people.
Don't you can now so no. A mammy yanty as if you say aquala or free as sena sa if you or donny ni ho I think can be any ho ye any KK your compano a damagina drainy we are when you be an in come once a man and no quite the money here west meaning it's a communication here. Say, will be a relief in the mind.
Yeah, and it depends on who you communicate to. Because if when you be Casanas in the Bakona, they may make it worse, depending on how they handle it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, even if you get help, sometimes the damage is so severe that sometimes there are some people who come in, the damage is so much from childhood there, right from child abuse here and there. Stepmothers who are abusing kids, who treat them well, will be banned away in the bazaar. The person even a servant in the house, you treat them badly, you are destroying their mental well-being. Into a penny or sikaso, and your man or bibia so ninja because the pain.
Our family,
a dose,
a hano,
I say, we are crying at the until you find rich people who want to die. I have clients who are very rich, yet they don't find happiness. They want to die.
And now maybe our family.
You realize that and you might be brave. The adults are a reflection of their childhood.
Yes.
One of the things I even forgot to talk about is parents who are not allowing their kids to become what God wants them to become.
Okay.
And they force those kids to
do something else.
So, for example, Akolani only na opeso a doctor. But my minister said no, obi anye lawyer or if it obe lawyer. No, only obe a lawyer need there, but because of the problems that we are seeing, people are doing things that obe sika, not the things that only say onwaya na kuma.
Yes.
So you may have someone who has risen in the banking sector or a big banking whatever. Yet the ninja. You may have a doctor. Sometimes you go to hospital, doctor won't know but the buff, and I said nurse, won't know so he's not supposed to be there. He's been forced to be there. There are a lot of people in various careers. Or that is not where they are supposed to be. But circumstances in life has brought the person there, and you are damaging your child.
It's true.
If you don't actually encourage them to become what they want to become, right? You are actually destroying their mental. So that fulfillment, here to be able to live in a home, and if it's not there, it affects their mental well-being.
Okay. And then so say dream kitani pedue.
No. Ability to into stroke, I won't say BBI is affected because I dream wa kochima. Into everything. Nya make what you say because I dream a child nya make. Say near anything I said you will be border man. It means that Adreno has said to some extent the person is not aware of reality. Send me na bra boy because bear kochima Adreno. It means that Adreno in the Adreno kuta nipa.
Yes.
You are able to media him say we a black, we a brown because Adreno a catch a black and a brown. Yeah, was when you say I see a studio. What means I'm sorry, now person because I dream natural say high studio. Now me can even casa make what you say because there's a part of the brain for it.
Yes.
In the dream they could be that's why the Bible will talk about the fact that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Say now would dream fan and they be determine who you are. It is if you want to change someone's life, you have to start changing how they think.
true. Nyama wa kwan na no. Kwan pain and ye befa so na your mental health no ya bom ban.
Generally no ube here sometimes ube here professional help.
Okay.
You need a professional help. Senior obi ewo yare bia oko hospital no. In the same way no mental health issues no so say oko hospital there are professionals who have been trained.
Okay.
Currently in Ghana no any hospital you enter no, they are likely to say obi wo.
Okay.
Or mental. Most of the health facilities have a mental health unit.
Okay.
Where they can help address. So you can just walk into any hospital in Ghana, and even if they don't have anybody there to help you,
they'll direct you.
They know what to do.
Okay.
But there are some things that one gets away on a daily basis that will help protect your mental well-being.
Okay.
There's something we call mental resilience.
Okay.
Help you such that you become mentally very, very strong. The neoma won't break you too much.
Okay.
Right. Let me mention some of them. The first one, they say you need to be positive with life.
Okay.
Have a positive mindset and
about
attitude about life.
Okay.
Because senior now in summer the way I move and that is what affects you and not in your man anchor. For example, be in this kind there. Because oh nyame adenti na me kwa me brace sign you cranis will be out to crab you. Adenti na me kwa me brace those things. Right. You are very negative about life.
Yeah.
Obviously, oh, and the skin you actually
but no nibi.
No nibi.
And no positivity no.
Enti obi a all dreams sa no. Enyoma enye kra na obozo osa say no you are protecting your mental health.
Yes.
Said obi be lose relationship. Also all men are the same, men are scam and those things. You are being very negative. Obi so it's obi
for beba eno kra be papa chen wo.
Enti that mindset alone will protect you.
Okay.
So being obi someone feels an exam. So exam the people fail. So if I fail then so I will write again, I'll move on. What's gonna say right didn't tell me kwame fail. So a positive mindset is very important.
Yeah.
So the Bible your friend is saying Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Whatever is true, whatever is lovely, whatever it says, dwell on these things.
Yes.
Right, and so a positive mindset really, really helps.
Okay.
Then another one to positive self-statement. What do you mean? Say, you need to say positive things all the time to yourself. Sometimes look in the mirror, say good things about yourself, encourage yourself.
Okay.
Instead of even Christianity, we talk about confessions a lot. The things you say with your mind affect you significantly.
Okay.
So when you look in the mirror and you're encouraging yourself, you're actually building your mental resilience. You step out with some level of confidence.
Yes.
In TV, footballers they go break, they go to the that room to encourage themselves and come back. Every crowd born come in and that encouragement will help them do well.
Yeah.
Internet, for example, Brad Star Kobobo last year. Insult they don't perform well. But how can you perform well when the people are saying all those things about you?
Dog, football day. I come and say almost shared investment Abia Ghana buying their
our attitude towards them doesn't help them anyway. Now when you say Charlie one boy Ghana football year well, you will be shaking all the time.
You support you no matter
whatever it is. That alone is positive.
A show moon crying.
Okay. It's not like if I don't do well, what they will do to me. It affects you. Okay. Then again, to positive friendships.
Okay.
Right, the people around you are so important when it comes to mental well-being.
Okay.
And they say if you have people around you they are always negative. You have this particular friend and now this particular person and I fear that this is the person who is affecting my mental well-being. Distance yourself from negative people. Positive people, people who encourage you, who lift you up, they are the ones you must be entertaining.
Okay.
And that is a choice.
Okay.
Then the next one has to do with rest. Make time to sleep, make time to sit somewhere nice, make time to rest.
Okay.
It helps. It's like when you sleep, it's like the body resets.
Okay.
As a computer, as a freezer, everything starts fresh. That is what sleep does.
Okay.
Now relaxation is a baby, nice just to be able to relax.
Okay.
It helps.
Okay.
Then again to eating well, nutrition, say food, no veggies, fruits near there. You need all those nutrients to be able to boost the mind. Because when there is no food in there, it affects you, right, significantly. And sometimes you have to eat what you feel like eating that day.
Okay.
Into condensate eat that one.
When dear be how?
You see,
maybe na ukondo ba wunya.
Well, I know your problem, but ubenya the onumu, because when you do that, you feel good. Okay. Imagine you feel so ubedi ufuna koto food. It helps with wellness. You know, then again too, your friends say be thankful.
Okay.
Thankfulness, a thankful mindset helps.
Okay.
You know, obia debia no as a or being your it affects them. But if you count your blessings and name them, you realize that no, Abrabon shed and yet sir. Because now one is someone's prayer topic. Maybe oh bompa is a ubenya minimum or bompa is ubenya motorbike. Hey. But motorbike opeka. But where you are in someone's prayer, so there is always something to be thankful for. So if you are thankful about life, you realize that you will see life in a very
difficult and negative way.
Life. Okay. Because the Ghana you are complaining about, others are praying for Ghana, what we have in Ghana. Though we are also praying for what others have. Like being thankful help. Then again to appreciating your uniqueness instead of comparing yourself with another person. So now we want to develop you instead of wanting to be like sometimes you show classmates no, they are different.
Yes.
Maybe I saw business can't tend them because maybe on obewuntem. No, your life is different. No, so instead of comparing yourself all the time, you are looking down on yourself. Why not actually appreciate you and develop you to become the best version of yourself? Instead of wanting to be a photocopy of someone. Just be you. You know. Then again, forgiving people.
Okay, we'll be here what they are fache.
They are fache them. Because there are people who are still in pain because of what happened to them 10 years ago. They go JM1 go be to me.
Sure.
But what dream one, papa will still like Oshawakume. Guy now dating 9 years or that's Oshawakume because so that you've closed your mind to life. So forgive quickly and easy. Don't let the sun go down your anger. Let it go very, very quick. You know, they are always happy.
Forgive, no. Obi beti me di achebane she na dream but o de chai say o jam maneko eno na ye drum
because it's a waste of time. Nya wo buafu no kra na bi oti baby kra adwen no
ondwen wo kra mpo.
Yeah, the person I even forgotten has moved on. So a lot of people are in some emotional difficulty because they never forgive. They struggle to forgive and let go. So the quicker you let go, the freer you become. In just how the chain them. You know, then again, prayer and meditation helps. You know, when you pray and meditate, you're able to see life better. You know? And we all need God at some point in our lives to be able to help us. Pray and meditate. Another one, to set realistic goals and expectations. Sometimes you expect so much of life. You know, your goals are too much. Sometimes you buy nyamikra shuru because sododo. And you will say when you dream big. Abrabon tisa and ye easy sir. If you are dreaming, dream kakra. Sometimes JB kakra because when you expect too much,
you become disappointed. Also.
No, then be content with what you have. You don't struggle. I want this. I want that.
What you have.
You die before you get it. So be very, very content with what you have and mind your own business.
Dog.
Yes.
There was a so by wakasapi. Monsieur Nima Bibri, Nemum, or final words out the bijay quine and anything.
I think we need to prioritize mental health issues. The same way the same way you invest in your physical health, medical checkup, the same way you need to invest in your mental well-being. Right? And again, to make sure you are taking care of yourself. Because usually we take care of everybody else. Forgetting that we also have to be taking care of. A lot of people are focusing on others, forgetting about themselves. But if you start paying attention to you realize that most of the things that happen to you, it won't happen to you if you are prioritizing your life. So of all the things in this world, take care of yourself.
Dog, yedasi bi himself by yedasi bebre. Abusia, me gidi se wasua nema bebre. Me te hey, me sua nema bebre. Emfa nema bebre nhye mu. Fa boni che odi cha enmane wo tim na mu jemu na enko eno na ye adru na ebeboa wadwen esanse se odi ache but ewo tim a edamaji wadwen ebasa pa bibia hu nipa no kra oyem timi hyew na do pressure kra e kostro enti doctor aka bebre me gidi se wasua bebre film me ka wo se ene opani aye ne twetwe nkomo yi din ene Dr. Isaac Newman Arthur or a medical officer or science a member of the Ghana Psychological Association or no any association on the PRO me no ka say or no any acting director Emma University of Professional Studies or medical directorate no or no any acting director or wo your record free praise studios obetumi from was 059-864-6069 so matade e shemi say ye fa the mystery glamour ono ene pam shemi obetumi friend was 055-299-6727 afemi makeup eye wo fa eye Dior Beauty Salon obehu no Instagram and Snapchat obetumi friend was 020-4062-337 Efe ye flyers a wuhu e social media nyina no e creative ways any design my so wo ye wedding outdooring eye posters e na opese wo ye ana wo ye o cards bia na obetimi afre creative ways e wo 024-440-6026 so na we design o cards nyina ama ene dwumadie ya ye di ye de ba na wiye meda wase se ohwe medin ene oba entwi ye besan ni wadi ahia orade nka ho na kai se obebbo wadwen ho ban esanse dwumadie so no your mental health is our priority makraw kai se Ghana Psychological Association and a mental health authority aji dwumadie yato wo mental board so de yes your mental health is our priority.